Soren Bak, you've got a big fight coming up on this weekend, buddy. Terry Brazier, you're a two-time Cage Warriors champion. He's a two-time Bama champion. Doesn't get much bigger than this, does it?
True, and that's just too good of a story to pass out on. That we're both double champs. I think one important notice when you look at Terry and me is that he was the double champ at 77 and 70 kilos, and I was at 70 and 65. So he's going to be a bigger guy. Hopefully I can capitalize on being faster and having better endurance than him.
How do you see you sort of matching up physically with him? As you said, he's a little bit bigger. You're both known to sort of grind your opponents down. How do you see this one playing out when you go in there?
I think I have a much more technical approach to the game than he does. So I think he relies a bit too heavily on being that bigger guy. And I mean, the bigger you are, the heavier you also fall on the mat. So, and I'm a wrestler, he's not. So I think in the end, size is not going to be a big difference, because when I'm on top of him, he's going to feel the pressure anyway.
And you've obviously made the move over from Cage Warriors. You were a champion over there, 2 weight classes. You've come over to Bellator Europe. How's things settling in so far ahead of your debut?
So everything's been great. I have a long camp and good time to study my opponent. And this is really where I feel me and my team shines, because of the preparedness we came into these fights with. And like the strategic aspect of the game is much stronger when we know our opponent well in advance, so we can prepare and adjust our training regimen to it.
And how did the move actually come about? Because you were doing, obviously, you'd risen to the top of the Cage Warriors rankings. You were meant to defend your belt against Truman. How did this sort of switch come about in the end?
So, yeah, that's true. I got the interim featherweight title at Cage Warriors, and then I was scheduled to face Dean Truman. I haven't actually signed any agreement on that, but it's in the cards when you get the interim title. But I was doing some talks with my team and my physicist and health advisor, and it took too big of a toll on my body to go down to 65. So it wasn't worth it for me to try and compete there. 70 is my weight class, and I'm going back there.
And how excited are you now for Saturday? Because obviously it's a huge promotion, a long way for you to rise if you obviously you can do that. How much are you looking forward to sort of making a mark now in Bellator?
Yeah, so that's everything right now. I'm like full focus and so excited to be here and make my statement.
Just lastly, then, can we get a prediction for your fight on Saturday? How do you see this one ending?
Well, I have this thing where, as I see it, I'm not getting paid for overtime in the cage. Saying that, even though I did 2 25-minute fights, my last 2 fights. But I'm seeing this one going a bit faster than that. It's 15 minutes, but I'm going to go for the finish as soon as I get the chance. And that all depends on how quick I can break Terry Brazier down.
Well, Soren,